you. I'd like to now turn to Elizabeth from Women in Water Diplomacy Network. Elizabeth, over to you.
Thank you very much. Dear colleagues, on behalf of the Women in Water Diplomacy Network, I'd like to offer my thanks to the organizers, the UN Water Conference hosts here in the room today, as well as our partners at UN Water and UN DESA, UN INWI. This esteemed coalition that you've said so many wonderful words today, I will try not to repeat these important sentiments. The Women in Water Diplomacy Network is a community of water diplomats, experts, decision makers, focused on advancing gender equality in shared water decision making as a catalyst for peace and security. I'm also joining you today as a representative of the Stronger Together Coalition, which is a coalition of women-led water networks from all over the world, of which the Women in Water Diplomacy Network is a founding member. Today's discussions focus on the critical challenges and opportunities at the nexus of water and gender equality, a subject that is very close to the hearts of our community members. As this year's World Water Development Report reaffirms, water and gender equality are deeply interconnected, and we're making some notable headway in making visible the cascade of impacts and interactions between water and gender equality across health, livelihoods, peace and securities, even if many questions remain. So already today we know a great deal. We know water access shapes our safety, health, time, economic opportunity. We know we're not on target with regards to both SDGs 6 and 5. We know that commitments to both sustainable water and gender equality are quickly sidelined when we fail to resolve differences through dialogue and resort to violence. We know that inclusive decision-making is strategic decision-making, decisions made by a diversity of perspectives and expertise enriches the outcomes for all of us. We know that women and girls bear this disproportionate weight of climate insecurity and water bankruptcy at the same time. We know these women are underrepresented in the decision-making forums that are driving water and climate decision-making. And we know when women are excluded, water agreements, water systems are less effective, less legitimate, and less sustainable. The lived experience of the Women in Water Diplomacy Network and the Stronger Together Coalition member concurs with these important findings of the World Water Development Report. The challenge today is not a lack of evidence. It's an amazing consensus in this room today. The challenge is the political will to collectively act on this knowledge to change the trajectory, which, as they say, is both a challenge and an opportunity. Yesterday, our network celebrated the award of the Stockholm Water Prize to Professor Kaveh Madani for his courageous and persistent water leadership to the institution he now leads at UNU INWI, for driving science-based policy guidance at a diversity of scales. We're really proud to call Professor Madani a member of the network and also UNU one of our dear partners. This award recognizes persistent, ongoing water defending in difficult contexts at great personal risk. It felt like a win for many of the water defenders all around the world. It's been an ongoing truism. In water diplomacy, water knows no boundaries, no borders. We also know, and Dr. Madani reminded us yesterday, that water does not wait for our politics. Even when our communities and worlds seem deeply polarized, water will bring us together again. Water's shared life-giving value finds unique resonance for every single one of us. So here we are, World Water Day. We have a great consensus of the important synergies around the evidence between water sustainability and gender equality. The Women in Water Diplomacy Network commits to continue to act on this knowledge, and we beseech all of you in this room to join us in acting on that knowledge. We were extremely proud to convene 100 women water diplomats at the recent preparatory meetings in Dakar, Senegal, in advance of the UN Water Conference. We will do this again and again. We will join you in Dushanbe to bring our community together, to make sure those voices are there, and we will be together again in the United Arab Emirates at the end of this year. Doing nothing will perpetuate the same. Marginal gains and backlash is not the path forward. Participation is a step, but we need to keep focus on power and influence. Token inclusion without that influence is not going to change the outcomes of the discussions. So we need to hold these important commitments to accountability structures where we can transparently monitor how we're doing. It's a constant evolution, a process of bringing more voices, community members into the collective action. Removing barriers to inclusive participation, it's not rocket science. It's about being taken seriously. It's about acting on your words. It's about putting the budget behind your priorities. We know the barriers. We have excellent evidence. We have tools and solutions. We need everyone to act around this shared value. With that, I will say that it's a challenge for all of us to look beyond our own lifespans, but with water, we must look beyond and think of the generations that will follow us today. Thank you very much, dear Chair.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Thank you for reminding us of the importance of putting women in the center of decision-making and water in the center of diplomatic and decision-making. So thank you so much.